Every year, San Diego Fine Woodworkers Association makes 50 of these little children's chairs in our chair shop at the fair, and we give them away to children's charities such as hospitals, day schools, libraries, places like that. In addition to these 50, we usually make 4 with a cane seat. And Warren basically does the caning there to demonstrate that technique at the fair. It fascinates people. They love to watch Warren. Bob will be talking about how he makes this frame for this seat in a few minutes. This morning, we're going to be working on rear legs. We're going to take a blank that's been bandsawed to its approximate shape. It has 4 holes drilled in it. This one's for a stretcher, this is for an apron, and this one will be chiseled away later when we do the mortise for the crest rail. But right now, it'll be used to engage this pin on this template that we will route these rear legs to their final shape. Bob will be doing that on his router table with an upcut flush trim spiral bit and a starting pin, because this would be pretty dangerous to do without the starting pin. He'll route those to their final shape. Then Bill will be taking that blank, putting it in this jig. With a punch router, he will route this mortise in here for a side apron. So, let's see how it goes.
This little chair that we've been making at the fair for many years, we make 4 of them each year and donate them to Children's Hospital so that they can raise money at an auction along with a small table. I'm going to show how I make the frame for this cane seat. This is woven cane. It's actually put in piece by piece rather than by a sheet. And the way we start off, we select the materials first. I have a template that I use for marking out all the parts for this frame. In this particular case, this is the front edge, and I'll mark this out all along here. Once it's marked, then I can take the piece and chop these mortises in here so that we can attach the sides of the chair to it. This is the piece that I'm going to use for making the chair sides. In this particular case, it's the left side, and we go ahead and mark the size on here. As you can see, the lines here where I'll cut it, but before we cut it, we put the tenons on the ends to fit these mortises. Once we've got all the tenons cut out and all the mortises chopped, we can go ahead and cut out the individual pieces, such as we have here. We dry fit the mortises and tenons. Once we've dry fitted it, then we can glue it together. And this is a glued up piece. At this particular point, we round off the outside edges and then take and put a little groove around here so that when we put the cane in there, it'll be flush with the top. Once that's done, then I take my entire template put the template together, and using strips of tape to hold it in place, I then clamp the two pieces together, the template to the top, and then using an ice pick or on awl, I'll go around and mark all these points where the holes have to be drilled. It's very important to get these lined up so that the number of holes on both sides match to the number of holes on the front and the back match. And then when he does the weaving, it'll come out nice and even. This is the finished product. Prior to putting a coat of finish on it, these back corners will be cut out to fit where the legs are here. And this is all ready to be finished and caned at the fair. On the back side, one last thing that I do is take a gouge and plow a groove all around where the holes are. And that allows the caner to get the cane nice and flush with the bottom of the chair.